Andrew Tate has a secret weapon. It is his one-way ticket out of Romania. His freedom hinges on one thing and one thing only. His gran. On Sunday, I woke up to an interesting DM. One of my sources had sent me a new bounty ordered by Andrew Tate's cousin Luke in the Real World program. A bounty is when Luke directs Tate's online army to make videos pushing out a particular narrative for a prize. But this one was odd. The bounty, which began immediately, read as follows. Grandma Tate is sick and dying. She can't travel. She wants to see Andrew and Tristan before she dies. Andrew and Tristan are American citizens. The American embassy isn't helping them make this real. Want the world to know about Grandma Tate's condition. What she asked for and asked the question, why is this happening to American citizens? Luke's instructions are the top 20 most viewed videos that mention Grandma Tate is sick, mention she can't travel, and wants to see Andrew and Tristan before she dies, and ask why the American embassy isn't doing anything. Do not say anything bad about Romania. This is a very close to heart bounty, so will be a big one. Winners announced December 5th. Tristan got in on the act with a post of his own. My grandmother probably hasn't got long left. What do you think the chances are that I'll be allowed to get to Alabama before it's too late? She already lost her son, Dad, and I know she'd love to see my brother and I. Forgive me for being skeptical, but this wouldn't be the first time that Andrew's team has seemed to try to help him get out of Romania with a wild story. Back in March, war room member and disgrace to Australia, the sartorial shooter, posted on his Instagram, okay, so a lot of people are asking me if the Tate lung cancer story is true. Yes, it's true. I was the one driving him to and from the hospitals in Dubai. I don't have any more specifics to share. Needless to say, it was not true. And it does seem like Andrew would love to be in Dubai right now. The following day, after Luke's bounty, the videos started rolling in.
I was recently at my grandmother's birthday.
I stood there and I looked at my 93-year-old grandmother, and there was a room full with maybe 70 people that came from that one woman. Isn't that remarkable?
Unfortunately, Grandma Tate is now seriously sick and can't travel. Andrew Tate's grandmother is seriously ill and dying. Let me explain. Due to her illness, she is unable to travel.
Tate's grandma is very ill and doesn't have much longer on this earth.
Her last wish is to see Andrew and Tristan one last time. Her last wish is to see the Tate brothers one last time.
Her last wish is to see the Tate brothers one last time. I'll explain. She cannot travel due to her serious illness.
The American embassy is refusing to help them reunite. Do you think they'll be allowed to visit her before it's too late? However, the American embassy is holding them back from visiting America, even though Andrew and Tristan are American citizens.
However, the American embassy won't let Tristan and Andrew visit America, even though the Tate brothers are American citizens.
Why is America not letting this happen? Are they so cruel that they will restrict a man from visiting his own family one last time? Comment to spread the news.
Why is America not letting Mrs. Tate see her grandsons while she can? Are they that evil that they will restrict a man from seeing his loved ones for the final time? Comment and share to spread the news.
She hadn't seen me in like 10 years.
When Andrew's father, Granny Tate's son, passed away in 2015, do we think Andrew showed the same concern and eagerness to get back to the US?
Like when your father died, did you need time to mourn?
Absolutely, you can mourn, but you can mourn while you lift those weights, while you drive that car, and while you buy that coffee and pick those bitches. Like, so when my father, I'll give you an example. When my father died, I just moved to Romania. I had just started I had my webcam company. I moved here. I had 6 girls with me. I spent all my money moving all my stuff out of England and getting to Romania, setting up a house, and then my dad died. When my dad died, I had 2 choices. Do I fly to his funeral? And then what's going to happen is I'm going to blow all my money. I'm going to be away for weeks. These girls are new. They're going to vanish. They're in Romania on their own. They don't know anyone here. They're going to want to go home. Or do I suck it up and focus on my business? And I've got my mom to provide for. Me and Tristan have started this company. We spent all our money. And I missed my dad's funeral to run my business. And even my sister messaged me, Dad, you're so insensitive. I said, look, I'm my father's son. If he was alive, he'd slap me in the mouth for fucking up my income for the whole family and fucking up my chance of building a legacy for this family and making sure mom never has to work again to go fuck to a fucking funeral. I can mourn from here. It's just a very rational decision.
That's right, he didn't even go to his own father's funeral because he was worried about the women he coerced into working on webcam leaving by the time he got back. As I was recording this video, Vice released an article about the ridiculous Grandma Tate situation, as well as an update on my campaign against the real world, which I'll go into in an upcoming video. George Janko announced yesterday that Andrew and Tristan will be appearing on his next podcast episode. If the Granny Tate saga or anything noteworthy comes up, I'll share my thoughts. Will Grandma Tate help the brothers get to the US? And if so, will they ever step foot in Romania again? We will soon find out.